Coaching Radio TV Network, Kite TV, Receiva Internet Radio, Radio Roku, and New Media Radio and TV as our syndication channels. Welcome and thanks for joining us. And if you'd like to join us and ask a question of our special guest, Tina Garabedian, please call in on our studio hotline at 303-872-0503. Send a comment or question on Twitter at RCRN, or join us on Skype at Real Coaching Radio. So welcome back to our show, and Tina Garabedian as our special guest. Tina, would you please share your website with us so people can find more information about you?
Sure. It's www.asktina4advice.com.
Okay, asktina4advice.com with the numeral 4 in there. Okay, perfect. What can we find on your website? What's there for us?
I have a lot of articles. I do a lot of research on different case studies with relationships, parenting, dating, college, and then I have a Ask Tina section with featured questions that have been sent to me. Post it for everybody to read. Not all the questions I post online, but ones that are pretty popular that I get a lot of, I post online.
Okay, perfect. All right, before the break, we were talking about breaking the cycle. And we use Tina as their own specific example of having come from a rocky childhood and then surviving a rocky relationship. Tina is now in a healthy relationship. So what kind of advice do you give other people? What can others do in terms of helping them choose a different type of mate?
I would look at who you've picked in the past. Is there a pattern? Is it, always the bad boy? If it's the bad boy and you've been in, bad relationship after bad relationship, then, you may want to rethink things. Maybe check out the good boy, somebody who you would never expect to go out with, somebody totally opposite of what you normally would go out with. At least try it and see, how will you get along.
Okay,
it can't hurt.
Okay, so the step is to do some self-analysis. So if you're coming out of a rocky relationship, step back and figure out how you got into that relationship. What selection criteria were you using? And physical attraction is universally the number one criteria. We just see somebody that's gorgeous and we decide we're in love. And then we try to sort everything out. And the 99% pieces of compatibility, we try to sort that out later. And we realize that sometimes that's really difficult. So, but if you take some introspective time and look at how you picked your last one and what was going on in your mind, and especially any ideas that you had about changing any of their bad habits or changing their preferences. I see those as red flags a lot in some of my coaching, where someone spends all day Saturday watching college football, but when you marry them, you think they're going to want to go antiquing with you. So we'd like to break that delusional state. So what other advice in terms of, I think we're breaking some good ground here in terms of uncovering what you looked for in your last mate. Do you have any other tips for us?
Somebody who shares common interest with you, that likes doing the things that you like doing, enjoys the time that they spend with you, is almost like a best friend, somebody that you can talk to about anything. Like my husband, I can talk to him about anything, whether it be, my daughter, my feelings, my goals. Somebody who supports you in your goals. He supports me in, anything that I want to accomplish in life. He's there to back me 100%. And that's
Okay.
very, very important.
Yeah, that's very helpful in us keeping your relationship healthy. So another tip from Tina then for looking at relationship compatibility is in those early 6 months of dating where you're going to dinner and movies and everything's great and there's nothing to argue about, that you could begin to share your feelings and hopes and dreams and test their reaction to your thoughts. And one